bad boys feel to eliminate all. That's right. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them, with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them, with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my jeers are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and nightgloves slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son, don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. That's right. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo.
Okay, now you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out there and just win this.
Just be smart and counter. Be smart and counter. Let's keep the jab on.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to focus.
Let's go.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight.
Do your business.
Yeah, that hate the grind and sweat. Sounds that get ping, can't try a ting. Know about ping, we bring when like somebody shots fling. Pick a side, will you live, will you die, will you quit, will you try, sweating eyes, who am I, champion till I die, every morning, every night, boy I gotta look alive, now you can hear the crowd going wow, yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight, the champions are back in your town, feel the stands and make them shout tonight, the champions about to get down, you know who's up in the house tonight, the champions are back in your town.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Here comes the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta. His 6 fights against Sugar Ray Robinson have gone down in boxing legend. There's no one tougher than this man. Roy.
This bout is skipped.
Expectations are sky high for... Here we go for round 1. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter lands. That uppercut just missed. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
There's a counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. That counter punch caught him clean. These two fighters are made for one another. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. And he misses with the left uppercut. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About LaMotta in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter... There's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
counter shot lands. Ooh, the Raging Bull just got clipped. Looks like trouble was averted.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. Which fighter will say no mas? He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. LaMotta in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and...
Pensacola's finest is down. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That punch landed. Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. Missed with that right uppercut. Punch. Good counter punching. Misses with the jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Whoa! The Raging Bull in real trouble. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. About Roy Jones in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down.
Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Nope, that jab not going to score. Beautiful counter shot. much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, the Raging Bull is dazed. Talking about LaMotta in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Time for the 5th round. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are... Hold that thought! Oh my! Jake LaMotta just got buckled. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Whoa! The Raging Bull in real trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These counter punches. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Despite what the judges score. Talk about LaMotta in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's
Great round. Great.
There's the bell for round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? A lot of effort being exerted here. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter shot. Do you believe this? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. about LaMotta in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second.
Here comes round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not.
And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I need to see that again. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Corner.
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
The charts action from both of these fighters. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. And we enter the 8th round. And there's the bell to start the round. Nice counter punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a get.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over.
Time was of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
The TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.
ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old king fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top so high, I have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my